What has happened is a colossal military disaster.
We're so used to everything being in a frame, from the Mona Lisa forward. If you start to make media with that mindset, that there is no frame, it really opens a lot of creative possibilities, things we haven't even thought of yet.
I think as we give viewers and creatives a taste of what the possibilities are, I think it's just going to whet the appetite, and we're going to start wanting to ingest more and wanting to create more and really push the boundaries of what VR and AR and MR and all that are capable of.
Practical Magic is a creative engineering company with a production company attached. So it means we don't just produce the content, but we actually design the systems, build the robotic cameras, the motion control systems, and then we actually put them to work.
In the beginning, Practical Magic was doing interactive experiences that you could touch and walk through, so it was kind of a natural progression to get into more immersive experiences in VR.
Everybody has different use of the terms VR, AR, MR. I'm less interested in the semantics. I think immersive media is a better way to look at it. In the last year or two, the projects I would say that were my favorite that we worked on were Assassin's Creed. And the big project we did this year was Dunkirk VR for Christopher Nolan. The film is told in 3 parts. And he wanted to give the VR viewers like a little bit of a taste of each part of the film. It was challenging. We had to figure out, how do you shoot VR underwater? How do you put 1,000 soldiers, 10,000 soldiers, 100,000 soldiers on a beach? We used a couple Adobe products on the Dunkirk VR piece, Premiere obviously, and After Effects. After Effects was utilized in some very unusual ways, one of which was the big beach scene at the end when there's thousands of soldiers. Those are real people, but we couldn't shoot that live. We didn't have the resources. So we used After Effects and a very popular plugin called Trapcode Particular to generate particles that were actually people. We shot the people on a set, and then we told Particular to use the people as a particle, and we sprayed them all over the beach. On a project like this, we're forced to come up with ways to solve problems that are common at consumer level 360 video, but would never be acceptable in professional level 360 video. And one of the ways we do that is we use robotic camera systems instead of 360 cameras. So we're able to set a camera to follow a particular actor or a particular thing through a scene, and then we shoot the same scene again, but the camera follows a different part of the scene. It always takes the same path, and then in the end we use software to put all those images together and create a seamless world where there's no artifacts or stitch lines. It's just very difficult, and it requires a lot of innovation because most of that technology doesn't exist.
Oftentimes we'll get a call from the studio when they want to try something new that other people haven't done before. And then we, get all of our people in a room brainstorming, trying to come up with these crazy ideas. We've got engineers, VFX artists, producers. We just bring everybody together to get as many different perspectives as we can to come up with some harebrained scheme. The transition can be, within days. We've got the idea to the fabrication to on set. It's pretty cool and magical.
It's been great for us to have an interactive dialogue with Adobe as we've been trying to figure out what comes next in VR and to try to evolve our own tools and our workflows. Workflows in VR are changing very, very fast, and it's been an important part of our process to be in an active conversation with Adobe as these workflows change, because as fast as the technology is changing, Adobe's got new products and new techniques coming out, and we're adopting them and giving feedback on them as fast as we can, so we can the whole industry can hopefully benefit from the rapid iteration of all of these technologies.